So welcome to how to draw an IB graph. Rule number 1, the independent variable always goes on the x-axis. That means, accordingly, that on the y-axis you would place the dependent. Rule number 2, have a title for your graph. Try and use as much detail as possible stating what's on each axis. So here we have a graph of period of swing against length of string for a pendulum. Number 3, always use the correct units and quantities on each axis. It seems fairly obvious, but it's actually one of the most common mistakes. Number 4, use a pencil, a sharp pencil, to plot your points. Number 5 is to do with size. Make sure that your graph is more than half the available paper. Number 6, don't use strange scales. Keep your increments on the graph nice and simple. Number 7, mark your points on your graph with a sharp pencil, as stated before, and make a small cross at the point. Make that cross nice and clear and easy to see, though it mustn't be too big. So, let's have a recap. Number 1, independent variable on the x-axis, dependent variable on the y-axis. Number 2, always have a title for your graph. Number 3, label each axis with a unit and a quantity. Number 4, always use a pencil to plot your points. Number 5, make sure your graph is a sensible size. Make sure that it covers more than half the whole paper. Number 6, make sure your scales are simple and they go up in straightforward increments. And number 7, when plotting your points, use a small X.